Today is one good day. So it's a bit dark in my bedroom, as you can tell. I didn't set my lights up in here because I kind of thought it would be useless, and now that I'm thinking about it, it probably wasn't a bad idea to do that. But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm recording this at 10:52 p.m. The day before it goes up. And if you're wondering what I'm recording, this is my draft analysis video for the IBA off-season 3, I think. It's IBA Little Cup, their first Little Cup. Also, if you're wondering where my final episodes of the VGC series are, well, I ran into some problems when I was trying to fix my office and all this stuff. I'm going to try to release them this week before the first battle comes up, if I can find time to edit all of them. I think that'll probably be the best way to go about it, just because it makes things a little bit easier on myself, and I'll have time to edit the battles and get them up. So if you're wondering where those are, that's where they are. I've been waiting to upload them until I've been in the mood to do more Draft League content, because I finally have access to my computer again, and I can edit content and put it back up more regularly, as you've been seeing on the channel. So with that being said, we're going to jump into our draft for Little Cup. Now, this is a really fun one. Every Pokemon's level 5. On basic rules, nothing too fancy. Every Pokemon can, every battle, you can have 2 of the same item, no more than 2. So we can't eviolite out a whole team, you know, yada yada yada. The cool thing about this is I've never done Little Cup. I've done singles a little bit. Obviously, I've done VGC. I've even done a little bit of Ubers here and there back in the day, but I've never once tried Little Cup. And with that, that means I get to try something brand new, which is going to be really fun, and I'm super excited about it. Our week 1 opponent is actually Gokey, which I'm sorry, I stole Gokey's main Mon that he wanted, but I won't talk about it. But I don't want to make Gokey too upset, so I won't. And we'll get into the draft in a second. If you guys like the VGC content, all of the coaches in the Little Cup League are going to be down below. Make sure that you follow all of them. Give a subscription to every single person. They're really cool people. They're really awesome. They make cool content. And if I'm a part of the group, then that means that you must subscribe. And now that we're through with the part where I intimidate you to go subscribe to all of my friends here in the IBA, let's get into the draft. So when I did my VGC draft, I did it by tiers, but in this one specifically, I'm going to do it by rounds. So we're going to start from round 1, I think, through round 11, I think there were 10 or 11. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't stop burping, and I have so many hiccups, but there were 10 rounds. Now, so I'm going to go tier by tier, and like I said earlier, I stole Gokey's Pokemon. So the funny thing was, I was like, I really don't know who to pick for my first Mon, and, you know, I actually did kind of want this Pokemon originally, and it was one of the ones I was thinking, okay, nobody picked it up yet, I kind of want to get it, I don't know though, because I wanted this draft really without any idea as to what I wanted to do, and tried to throw together a team. So my tier 1 pick was Cubone. Thank you to W3S7 for suggesting this Pokemon and having me snipe Gokey, because now it's I bet you Gokey will probably beat me in battle 1 in week 1 just because I sniped Cubone. But honestly, I'm super pumped to use it. Marowak is one of my favorite Pokemon, especially Alolan Marowak, so I'm super pumped to be able to use Cubone. Thick Club, Eviolite, Banded, it's super cool. It's not like fast or anything, of course, obviously, with that base 35 speed, but the ground typing is really cool and easy to build around, and Cubone has a really cool skull on its head, so yeah. So for my second pick, I ended up choosing Tyrunt. The rock typing is really cool, as well as the dragon typing being resistant to a decent amount of types. It just gives me a lot of coverage, and Tyrunt is also really strong. It has some really nice abilities. I'm pretty sure it has strong jaw, and with the ability of also learning dragon dance, it's going to be a threat on the field. is a Pokemon that I wasn't sure if I wanted to pick it up. I was actually going to pick up Dratini instead, but I did decide to pick up Tyrunt for round 2 because I figured somebody would pick it up, and I kind of wanted the rock typing because I think, I don't know off the top of my head, I don't really want to do any research either, but I think it can learn Stealth Rocks, maybe? I don't know. I feel like I just lied to everyone watching the video. If I did, please meme me. Other than that, though, I think Tyrunt is cool. And if you watch Scarecrow's sketch on TikTok, then this is Blueberry. So my tier 3 pick, one of my favorites in the draft is actually Impidimp. I really love Grimmsnarl, one of my favorite Generation 8 Pokemon with the Prankster ability. So if I want to use I could go in for days. I love the Grimmsnarl line. Impidimp specifically is going to be a really fun Pokemon for a lot of different like little things. Like if I look up Impidimp's moveset right now, let's do some on the fly research. In terms of abilities, gets Frisk, Pickpocket, and Prankster. So I can Frisk items, and then I have Prankster as well for like I think I can learn Thunder Wave. Trick, Taunt. I can learn Sucker Punch. There's Thief. You know, it's not a perfect mon. I mean, there's Burning Jealousy, Dazzling Gleam, Dark Pulse, which is really cool. It's a really awesome move. There's also Foul Play, Lash Out, Play Rough. I can Nasty Plot Up. I learned like I could have some Metronome shenanigans. And honestly, I'm excited. The Impidimp is really cool because I think it's going to be a Pokemon that isn't as widely used, and the Fairy and Dark type is really good. It got me a Fairy and it got me a Dark, which is 2 rock paper scissors trios that I really like and wanted to build around. And I got one of them finished. The other one I don't think I finished. Maybe I'll switch some stuff around and pick one up later. I don't know. I think the typing I need is Steel. I don't think I have a Steel type, but as we move down the Pokemon that I drafted, we'll see from there. So the next pick that I got was actually, I don't think I ran through the tiers as to where they were. So I was wondering what I was missing. So Cubone is a tier 1 mon, Tyrunt is a tier 2 mon, and let's see here, where am I? Impidimp is a tier 3 mon. So I'll put all those are probably all in the layout around me anyways, so it's not necessarily like you're missing out on anything. But I just wanted to say it out loud because I knew I needed to talk about it. So for our tier 4, what we actually picked up, actually not tier 4, I'm sorry, for our pick 4, I got Galarian Farfetch'd. I like it because it has also, oh gosh, I just kicked my microphone. It has the option of using the Leak, which is an item that's specific to Farfetch'd. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it does. I think it raises the critical hit, maybe? I want to see. What does it do? It boosts the critical hit ratio of a Farfetch'd or Surfetch'd. So it could be good. I mean, it's definitely going to be fun to use. It's 1000% going to be really fun to use. I'm not sure what its abilities are either, so let's look that up too while I'm thinking about it. While I'm looking, I will talk though. So the reason I wanted to pick up Galarian Farfetch'd was for the fighting type, and for its speed. It's a pretty fast Pokemon for Little Cup, and it's also pretty bulky. It's a really good Pokemon. I'm super excited to use it. Like, really pumped. I think it's going to be awesome. It almost has a 100 base attack. And for a Little Cup mon, that is so high, and I can't wait. And with the ability, so it gets Scrappy, which allows fighting type moves to hit ghost types. And for like I think Monk, I think picked up Dreepy. So being able to slap around a Dreepy with Scrappy is going to be really good. Also Steadfast, it's not a good, I'll probably run Scrappy most of the time, because Steadfast, if I get flinched, it just raises my speed by 1 stage. I'm really excited because Scrappy's just going to let me freely click. Like I'm pretty sure I get, where are all my moves at? Dual Wing Beat, Close Combat, Counter, Brutal Swing, Brick Break, Brave Bird, Assurance, Leaf Blade. Poison Jab. Okay, wait a second. Why is Galarian Farfetch'd so good? All right, let's move on from this before somebody gets some ideas, because wow, holy crap. Okay, I haven't fought Gokey yet. I have yet to fight Gokey yet. He's gonna see this probably before we fight, because he moved. So, Gokey, don't listen to a word I'm saying right now. Okay, so after I kind of pooped my pants over how good Farfetch'd is, I ended up picking up in round 5 our second tier 2 Pokemon, which was Dratini. I picked up Dratini mostly because I thought it could be really fun to use. I think Dratini has some cool abilities, as well as just having versatility of being bulky and also being an attacker and breaking through walls, and Dratini can learn a lot of moves. Honestly, don't have a whole lot to say about Dratini. I just thought it'd be fun to pick it up for the squad. Whether I use it or not, I don't know. I might end up using Tyrant more, which might lead to me getting rid of Dratini. I haven't figured that out yet, but I do need to get rid of something because Ice type just destroys me right now. So we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to move on. Dratini is really cool. Yeah. And then we move on to round 6. So actually, the reason I picked up this Pokemon, which is Munna, by the way, which is in tier 3, which is my second tier 3. The reason I picked up Munna was mostly because I really liked, I used her. So if you guys have been around on the channel for a while, I know I'm jumping around. I'm kind of tired at the moment. I'm very sorry. But if you've been on the channel for a minute, then you know that I used to do this series with my friend Noah called Wonder Battles. Now, we still do those on the side all the time. When we hang out, if we're bored, we have nothing to do, we'll sit down and we'll do Wonder Battles. It's like a 2-hour long session for like one battle. That's why the videos were like 2 battles, but we recorded for like 6 hours. But I ended up using a Munna and like just did so much work just from just bulking up and then just freely attacking, because I was so bulky, couldn't do any damage to me, and then I would just use Moonlight and heal up. So there's a thing about, I think it was Moonlight. No, I don't remember now off the top of my head. But Munna's like broken, and I can't wait to use it. And it gets me that Psychic type I need. So as we can see, Impidimp, Farfetch'd, and Munna get me the Psychic, Dark, and Fighting triangle, if you want to call that that. It's one of my favorites in the game. I really like Fighting, Dark, and Psychic, and I also got Fairy in there too, so that's really cool. I think Moon is my favorite Pokemon I drafted, besides Galarian Farfetch'd, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to use it as a wall and just as a really fun Pokemon. I'm gonna bring sets that people probably won't see coming, even though this is Little Cup, so I don't expect people, I don't know what to expect from literally anything at this point, so I'm excited for basically everything. And then that goes into round 7, where I picked up Popplio, our free tier 2, and the reason, or our second free pick. And the reason I picked up Popplio was for 2 reasons. I really love a water type because it's going to help with ice types. It's a good coverage. Also, Popplio is just bulky, has a cool move set, and I can't remember, what does its hidden ability do? Okay, I didn't realize this, at least not at the time. But Popplio's special ability, or hidden ability I should say, Liquid Voice, changes all my sound-based moves to water type. So I'm guessing I can learn Hyper Voice? Okay, I can learn Hyper Voice. Okay, cool. Awesome. Alright, so that's really cool. I'm learning things on the fly, as you can tell. But the reason I picked up Popplio was because of bulk and just versatility. And Liquid Voice is actually really cool, and I can't wait to give it a shot. I'm definitely going to be bringing Popplio a lot, so watch out, Gokey. I'm coming for you. So my 8th pick and my last Pokemon that I was really excited to get, because my tier 4s I don't really care about, is another tier 3, and it's Gossifleur. And the reason I picked up Gossifleur is because it is broken. Now, it gives me the grass type. I don't have a fire type Pokemon, but I have grass and water, which is cool. It gets Regenerator, and it gets this really cool this move called Cotton Down. So if anything physically hits Gossifleur, its speed lowers. So you're gonna have to, oh man, it's so cool. And I learned really cool moves, and I love Shiny Gossifleur. It's another one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 8. I have no words. I'm super pumped about this one specifically as well. Like kind of like the same way I feel about Muna. I think making like a Gossifleur wall is going to be really fun. It gets hit by ice types and fire types and flying types and bug types and all the types. But honestly, I'm super pumped to give it a shot. I like Gossifleur more than I like Eldegoss, and I don't really say that a lot about pre-evolutions. I remember when I originally played through Generation 8, I put Gossifleur on my team because I really liked it. It kind of reminded me of Roselia and Roserade. Yeah, that didn't last very long. No, it was on my, actually, that was on my Shield playthrough. It was here on the channel. I decided I didn't want Eldegoss on my team because I hated the way that it looked. So, and I don't hate the way that it looks. I'm just a bigger fan of Gossifleur. So, I allowed it to just leave my team, and I then got a Roserade instead because I'm a pleb. So, yeah, Gossifleur's cool though. That Cotton Down ability is going to come in real handy. So, now we have my last 2 picks, which are both tier 4 picks. And to be fair, I'm excited for one of them, and the other one I picked because I figured it could be a wild card Pokemon that might come in handy. The first one was Zubat. I don't know why, I thought having a defog Zubat would be really handy, and it's actually bulkier than you would think. I mean, it's Little Cup, so every Pokemon's stat total is pretty much relative, unless, of course, you're looking at Galarian Farfetch'd, who for some odd reason has a 95 attack stat, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're talking about Zubat, so I gotta get back on track. I'm super pumped. I mean, it has decent moves. I mean, it's a poison type, which is the main reason I wanted it. A poison flying type. I can bring it in on spikes and get rid of spikes if I need to. So that's really cool. If that's something I decide I need to do, really. But I am super pumped about Zubat. To be honest, I don't know how well it's going to come in handy. Like, it's not Golbat with an Eviolite, so I don't expect it to really put in a lot of work. But it is also a tier 4 Pokemon, and there weren't that many in tier 4 that I was excited about, so I decided to pick it up. So I got Whismur. Exploud is a Pokemon that people kind of don't look at. And Whismur can learn a lot of the moves that it can, so I figured, why not give it a shot? You know, it's a pretty decent. I love Whismur. Gen 3 was my favorite generation. I remember the first time I ran into a Whismur, I thought Exploud was the coolest looking Pokemon ever for a long time. So I was like, why not? I'll pick up little bro who doesn't actually have eyes. And we'll kind of just see where it goes from there. I am really excited to use it though. It's a Pokemon I'll probably end up using more than Zubat, even though I'm not as excited about it. Probably. Mostly just because I think it would be really fun to bring out a Whismur and no one really know what to do or know what it's going to do, because it's a Pokemon. It's a Whismur. It's a pink blob with floppy ears. So hope you're excited as me to see what I can do with it, because yeah. So that's my draft. They're all going to be like over there, I think. My hand over there. Maybe. I don't know. Let's cut back to my full face and then we'll end the video, because I don't really have a lot of words to say. So again, I'm sorry that I sound so tired. I'm decently, I got home from work a little while ago, and I wanted to record this because I was finally in the headspace to make it. I'm super excited about this league. I wasn't going to do it for a little while. I almost backed out, but I am excited that I did decide to join it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of words right now, because like I said, I'm really tired. But I'm super pumped to see what's gonna happen with this league, because I just like the atmosphere has been like even more laid back than VGC was, and I think that's really fun. That's my favorite thing about IBA, is just how laid back everybody is, but we're also pretty competitive when it comes to battling. So I don't know if you guys are excited for this, and also excited to see how my later half of my VGC career turned out. I will give you a spoiler. It was not very good. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit that like button, and I will see you back here next Saturday for more IBA Little Cup. Make sure you please subscribe to everybody in the comment section, in the description below, because they're going to be dropping their draft analysis today as well if they wanted to make one. If not, I'll see you guys back here later. Have a nice rest of your day.